welcome to my channel. I'm Emerald Magnolia, and I decided to make a medieval manor in The Sims, because you can't have a society without rich people. Apologies in advance, a lot of my build got cut off because my computer is stupid sometimes, and I am oblivious. Manors back in medieval times were a very big way for people to hold power over others. There were not only the rulers of the house, the lord and the lady, but there were also serfs, free peasants, and slaves. That's why in this build I put quite a few bedrooms and living quarters. I also tried to make the place look lavish and expensive. It's very clean and well maintained, hence why there's no scum on the walls, and it's very profitable. Basically, a quick rundown of the manor: there are those who work and those who manage the work. Based on the people mentioned previously, I think you can assume who takes up which role. Those who work tend to the manor and its land and make it look prestigious and presentable in exchange for food, shelter, and protection. Some who worked the land would even be allowed to leave the lot and do things, hence the term free peasants. Now the lords and ladies, on the other hand, would be the managers of the people who worked. They were also a form of justice of sorts. If the workers had a problem, it would be taken up with them and they would decide a verdict on the situation. Lords and ladies paid their workers, and in turn the workers helped them maintain a high and powerful status, essentially. That's manorialism, baby! At least I think that's what it's called. Anyway, the build took me literally like 5 hours to make. I had to space it out or else I was going to go crazy. I tried to make the landscaping look really super nice and well maintained, same as the inside. And for visual storytelling, I wanted to make it seem like the lord and lady living here genuinely care for their servants. I gave the servants nice beds, a bigger living space, lots of comfortable areas to sit and do hobbies around the house, specifically reading, and not just work around the house. I also made lots of room at the dinner table for everyone in the house to sit and eat together, and more space for when the lord and lady have get-togethers with other lords and ladies. I think I might do another manor, but in a separate video, because like I said, this took me way longer than I anticipated. I'd like to make the second manor a complete opposite of this one, in the sense that the lord and lady of that manor are not so nice to their workers. Kind of like the land grabs versus the goths throughout all of Sims history, but more like old money versus new money. The manor in this build is more old looking, definitely was run by an older woman in the past, with tons of flowers and plants and all kinds of beautiful things on the outside. Like it was passed down from generation to generation and they all care about maintaining the manor. Like the wood on the outside looks really new, but they use like a wood polish or wax to keep it that way. The second one I want to look extremely new. I want the wood to be darker, like it was just built, no plants growing on the outside walls, the plants on the ground look like they were just transported rather than grown for a long time, things like that. This lot is marked as a residential, so technically your Sims can live here, though I am inclined to make Sims for each house minus the starter homes I'm working on. The Sims will more than likely have custom content, so you have to keep an eye out for that and check the box for it on my gallery page. My ID is Emerald Magnolia. And as always, my Pinterest is linked in the description to get the same custom content as me. In addition, I have my Tumblr linked in the description where you can be even more informed of new video uploads in case YouTube notifications are not working. I also post other stuff sometimes, like if I'm restarting my mods folder for the 30th time. I literally just started it, so I only have like 13 posts up. But anyway, this build can hold up to 8 Sims, and because of the influx of bathrooms in it, thank you tired brain for thinking I need 6 historically inaccurate bathrooms. All of them have a place to do their business. You get a bathroom and you get a bathroom. All of you get bathrooms! With mods and a few adjustments to the build, you could probably add more, and I'm sure back in those days there were a lot more workers than lords, ladies, future lords, and future ladies. There are a couple changes I made after recording, and like I said before, my computer got all messy with me, so some stuff got cut out. I definitely didn't take out a 7th bathroom and turn it into an office. But if you stick to the end of the video, there's a bunch of pictures that show off the interior and exterior of the build. And you only get to see one bathroom of each variety in one of the peasants' rooms because they're pretty much all duplicates of each other. I got lazy. It was just such a big build. I really dislike making big builds. Duplicating rooms is probably the best and worst thing I could do, but my god, it is so much faster than fully flushing out a build. Regardless though, I'm honestly really proud of myself for not giving up. The last time I made a build as elegant as this, I gave up on the 3rd hour and just stopped playing The Sims for a few months. But like I said before, there are a couple parts of it that I got lazy. I'm kind of sad I couldn't use that cluster of debug trees all that much. I feel like those trees add so much to the build and make it look absolutely perfect for the time period I'm going for. And I'm so mad that there's a city in the background, and you can tell that it's modern era Newcrest. If there's a mod out there that changes the world entirely, please let me know. I seriously doubt there is, but honestly, modders are just so freaking talented, I don't see how they couldn't. I mean, someone literally made Paris, France in their save file, and it was gorgeous. And Anyways, it's getting to be the end, but like I said before, there are some pictures I used to show off the build. Make sure to check out the previous videos linked in the description or at the end of the video. I never know which. I also have a playlist called Medieval Newcrest where I put the previous videos and this one. Also, make sure to check out my other links. I've got a Tumblr and a Pinterest I use for updates on videos and my mods and other crazy things going on. Also, subscribe and follow my stuff. It's free to do and you'll be notified, hopefully, every time I post a video because I do not post on a schedule. Anyway, self-promotion over. Thank you all for watching and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye!